I want you to take all of these anti-white racism headlines that are totally acceptable in America and mainstream news right now and insert the word Jewish and just see how racist and scary this stuff is. So substitute the word Jewish for this headline. Do it with this headline too. Here's a CNN headline. There's nothing more frightening in America today than an angry, and now use the word Jewish there instead. Here's another one. Substitute the word. See how racist that sounds. And another, substitute that word. This is from BuzzFeed. Go ahead and change that word to black or Jewish. All of these headlines would be deemed racist and told to be taken down if it wasn't against white people. This reminds me of what happened in 1930s Germany with the propaganda that was being put out about Jewish people. Anyone with half a brain should see that this is wrong, extremely dangerous, and racist. And the mainstream media is just allowed to get away with it.
There is always one group of people that is considered to be acceptable, to be bigoted toward. The people that choose to participate in that bigotry are always the same people repeatedly throughout history. These define people far more than the color of your skin or political views. This woman is a genius. I appreciate her views, in calling this out. I don't understand what the mainstream media actually gains.
So somebody asked me what unpacking looks like in my own life and why it's important to me. So what unpacking looks like in my life is that I am journaling. I am processing all these things I'm hearing and learning from Black content creators on this app. I'm also watching other people's journeys. The most exciting and most important part is I am going to be beginning a mentorship where I am under the mentorship actually of some very strong professional Black women who that's what they do. They help others learn how to unpack their white vibe. And why it's important to me is professionally, I am a teacher. I'm going back to work in the fall, and I want to be the best person and teacher that I can be. And I know change begins within first. But for me, in order for me to grow and nurture these young scholars who might be Black and brown, I have to unpack that white, or I'm going to cause damage. And I want to be a good role model for my children. I want to lead by example. Can I prevent my children from because no, but hopefully one day they can look at me and say, Mom did X, Y, and Z right, and maybe we can follow suit. But yeah, so that's how I'm unpacking it and why it's important to me. Have a great day.
Yes, this is your brain on CRT. When you see somebody that has been so involved with CRT, you will know. Unpacking white violence. At a certain point when I watched this clip, then taking a look at the first video you saw where this woman actually took time to bring out what the mainstream media is doing toward white people, it is something I have seen and I'm tired. This lady is sitting here, is doing the same thing. I want to be a role model. I don't want my children to grow up and realize I was not a good mom. I want them to know that CRT is the best thing. That is what she is doing. When you already have this kind of mentality, it is difficult, to detoxify a woman like this.
What are white people superior at?
What exactly are white people superior at?
They're real good at...
It's like stealing people's lives just because they feel like it.
If you are white and you know this is happening and you say nothing, then you're a killer too.
What exactly are white people superior at?
Insecurity, pretending,
fear, being fearful of nothing,
Being ignorant.
Blame.
letting their egos control their every move, superior at being
What exactly are white people superior at?
Oppression.
Gaslighting.
Lack of empathy.
Intellectualizing oppression.
Did I say oppression?
What exactly are white people superior at?
Taking what's not there.
Taking shit.
Taking our ideas.
Copycatting.
Gentrification.
Appropriating things that do not belong to them.
Taking over other people's cultures and making you believe that they invented it.
Maybe they're thinking of it as repurposing. It's like recycle and repurpose.
This reminded me of a clip I watched recently on Court, where they asked questions about white people. What black people said was extremely disturbing. It should not be like this. I have said it clear on almost all my videos. When you have this kind of divided attentions on issue of race, know that throughout your life you will keep fighting unknown battles. You will see yourself just fighting things that you are not even supposed to fight. Look at me. I don't have problems with anybody. If you have problem with me, I will not even notice it. Especially when it concerns these topics on race. A lot of people decided to unsubscribe because I'm always standing up for what I believe in. That I don't even care. Because the people who truly know the truth will stay. This kind of mentality of critical race theories is something I really don't want. A lady like this has been brainwashed full with CRTV knowledge. Reason she's sitting here ranting. I want to be a good mom to my children. They should grow up, realize I was so good at CRT. Totally crazy.
I am a Black American and I absolutely love to travel to the continent of.
This is for the African Americans who think exactly like her, because I know it's not all of you. Whenever you decide to buy a ticket and visit another country, predominantly Africa or the Caribbean, can you please make sure to leave that stereotypical mindset that was inflicted upon you by these white people that oppressed you at the door before you enter? And if you can't do that, simply don't go. Girl went to Africa and someone got injured. Oh my God, someone got injured. Someone's phone got stolen. Oh my God, someone's phone got stolen. Sweetheart, you are from a country where a teenager can go to Walmart and buy a gun. America has the highest number of where when a white teenager feels depressed, he goes and shoots up a school. You are from a country where people who look exactly like you get this. So please explain to me how you can boldly acknowledge crime or incidents elsewhere, but you can't notice it in your own backyard. So crazy to me how the Western world have conditioned and convinced themselves and the people in their community to believe that crime exists everywhere else apart from the Western world.
You know, at this instant, I'm speechless. She said, don't carry this mentality that white people has inflected into your brain and travel to another country.